Dear students, my today's lesson is for class 7th English, and my topic is degrees of comparison. Degrees of comparison. So we have degree and comparison, two words here. In degree we can I can explain you in that way. In this degree we can also say level. And comparison, it is a where we compare the things, where we compare people, where we compare places, whatever it is, colors. So two things are there. First of all, you should understand the caption, you should understand the heading of the topic, degrees of comparison. So where we compare, to compare the things, we need degrees. To compare the things, we need level. So in this, we have a word, adjective. This adjective has degrees, and in these degrees we can make comparison. But this degrees are not in verbs. There are the forms of the verbs. You have 3 degrees of the comparison in this adjective. For example, first degree, level 1, level 2, level 3. In short, we can write L1, L2, L3. So L is level 1, level 2, level 3. But in the grammatical language, this is a technical language. In the grammatical language, we can write positive, comparative, positive, comparative, and superlative. Positive, comparative, superlative are the 3 levels, are the 3 degrees of comparison. So adjective has 3 degrees of comparison. In the grammatical language, we can say positive, comparative, and superlative. But in the technical language, we can say it is level 1 and level 2 and level 3. And the symbolic language, in the short form, we can say this is L1 and L2 and L3. So in L1, for example, I shall write word hot. And L2, hotter, hottest. So level 1 is hot, level 2 is hotter, and level 3 is hottest. So here, have a look in this comparison. Here is hot. Here is one more thing, that is hotter, ER, addition of ER. Here is one more thing, EST. So we can say level 1 is simply the positive word, and level 2 where we have to add ER, and level 3 where we can add this EST. So if I will write this thing like that, level 1, level 2, level 3, large, simply here in this level 2 we can add larger, and the level 3 largest. So by adding these two things, ER and EST, we can make the comparative degree and superlative degree. Super means over, and everywhere in each language where we use the super in language, super means over. Super always means over. Super means over. So large, larger, largest. Add these two things. Big, bigger, biggest. Now you can make your own words. I will give you level first, and you have to make level 2 and level 3. And sometimes I will give you level 2, you have to make level first and level third. And sometimes you will have this word third level, and you will make first level and level 2. Like, you can write many words. L1, L2, L3. Like this. If I will write smaller, and what are the other two levels of the word, of the adjective? So now you should learn that here is one word added, this ER, and if we will cut this ER, then we will write small. So it is the level 1. If I will cut this word ER and add EST for this, smallest. So this is the simple thing. If I will read this word tallest, and make these two. Tallest means, here you know that by adding this we make EST, we make the superlative or the level 3 of this word, of this adjective, and we will cut this EST, we will make tall. And by adding ER to this, and when you have to add this level of the adjective. And when you have to cut either of this degree or of this degree. So that means by cutting ER and EST, we can make this first form. By adding ER or EST, we can make the second and the third form. Like this, tall, tallest. So I think this is a very simple lesson for you. You should understand this thing, that positive, comparative and superlative degrees of adjective, degrees of comparison. Comparison means where we compare. Small, anything small is positive. Smaller, that means it is smaller than anything. Smallest, that means it is smallest than everything. Tall, taller, tallest. So in the next lesson, I will give you some sentences, but here you should know that by adding ER, not in every sentence, sometimes we use most, more and most, and that will be in the next lecture, inshallah. Small, smaller, smallest. Tall, taller and tallest. Tall, taller and tallest. So here we add ER and here we add EST, and when we cut EST or ER, we reach to the first level, that is the positive level of this adjective. Positive, comparative, and superlative. Level first, level 2, and level 3. So small, smaller, smallest, tall, taller, tallest, and like that you can write more many words. That is all for today. Thanks.